But tonight, outside, what's good, y'all? Shout out to the 34 people that's up in here. I don't understand it. I don't understand it. I don't understand what YouTube got going on nowadays. I never get it. Um, because I made this hours ago. Okay. And child, I don't whatever, child. To the people that's up in here, y'all make sure to like up the live. As y'all enter. YouTube, I wish y'all would go back to how things was back in 2019. You know, things were so much simpler. Everybody was happy. Everybody had their notifications. It won't all of this. It won't all of that. It won't all of that. It won't all of this. Like, whenever people press their buttons, all of they folk knew about it. If they was there, they was there. And if they won't, they won't. Like, it could have all been so simple, but y'all rather make it hard. Child, loving you is like a battle, and we both end up with scars. Okay, tell me who I have to be. Don't laugh at me, y'all. Listen, I don't really hit high notes like that unless, you know. But they ain't none of y'all business. I'm waiting for the 10-minute mark. So there's 41 people up in here. So we'll see who else comes or whatever. They got 5 minutes, less than 5 minutes to come up in here before I get started. That's for sure. If y'all can't tell by now, ain't no bail collector. Um, I don't know why it's no bail collector, but they gonna make us suffer through Love and Marriage Huntsville tomorrow. I mean, it's because of the holidays is coming up. Ain't no rower, ain't no bail collector, but you gonna make us suffer through Love and Marriage Huntsville. I mean, I figure if one Carlos King show ain't coming on, shouldn't none of them come on? So I mean, you just should have gave us bail collector if you're gonna give us Love and Marriage Huntsville. Like, why not? Why are you just not gonna give us bail collector tonight, but give us Love and Marriage Huntsville tomorrow? Like, and I ain't even mad with Love and Marriage Detroit. That's fine, but we gonna make it work. We are. We gonna make it work. We gonna make it work. As best we can, child. Cause I tell you, it's hard out here for me. Cause everybody else doing just fine. Speaking of everybody else, shout out to Jamie. That's me. She hit her 50K. Child, I remember it was a time just a couple years ago where I had more subscribers than she did. She beat me and Scotty. And then Mims beat me and Scotty too. Dear Lord God Almighty. It's all right. We all gonna get there in our own time. But shout out to Jamie for making it out. Um, what's good, Lock Queen? What's good, everybody that's coming up in here? It's 52. Um, appreciate you. Y'all make sure to get these likes up. It is P. It's hard out here, child. It's hard out here for us, child. We gotta make it work until the algorithm decide to grace us. But in the meantime, in between time, I'ma still be here and give y'all what I got. You said Mim's channel exploded because his chats are open to everyone. I don't know what you mean by that. You talk about live, like the people come up here. Yeah, see, I don't do all that. See, I don't really do all that. I ain't got time for all that. I work alone. Okay, every now and again, I would do a little laugh thing or whatever. I allow some of y'all to come up, but y'all already know by now, girl. I don't do all that. I don't feel like working all that, and I'm doing all that from my phone. You know, it'd be one thing if I could do it from a laptop, but I can't right now. So, Happy I got my notification. You had to reinstall. Child. His chats are on subscriber only mode. Well, I ain't got shit to do with that. Mine gonna stay on subscriber only mode because I got a lot of rigmarole that go on in my chat. And I don't feel like dealing with all of the rigmarole. So if that's the reason why, then then oh well. It's just go well, then hey. Okay. Well then hey. F it. Okay? F it. Child. If y'all feel that way, bitch, subscribe. They do be putting folk on the timer, but see, y'all know I don't really do all that. Like I don't really. Well, when I'm on other people's shit, I time them out. But as far as being up here, I don't really tell y'all to time somebody out. I mean, a lot of times I ain't even got to tell you because y'all just do it. I mean, I be seeing it, but then it don't be nothing for me to say because by the time I'm about to say it, the person is gone. So I don't know. But like I say, it don't matter, child. We gonna make it work. Subscriber mode on and all. All right, we gonna make it damn work. Like I say, that's easy. Subscribe. And then it's over with. Then you can chat and type as much as you wanna. Anyway, what's popping, y'all? To the folk that's in here and whoever ain't in here. I ain't gonna be before y'all all though. Because it is the weekend and it ain't no bell collector, so ain't no need to be here for a long time. Maybe 30 minutes or so. And y'all already know we here to scroll down. We here to scroll down. Which one is it this time? The Shade Room. So let me see what we got and what the Shade Room is talking about. Probably nothing. All right, that's probably what it's talking to. Nothing. Let's see. Fantasia got a little emotional as her castmates from The Color Purple celebrate her 39th birthday. Oh, okay. 21 minutes ago. Well, happy birthday to you. Fan. 39. Shout out to you, fan. Happy birthday to you, girl. Y'all know she fragile. She cry about every damn thing. Anywho, happy birthday, fan. Offset speaks about him and Quavo putting together their BET performance in just 16 hours. I love all my fans. Oh no, I can't play that. He got music playing in the background. Well, congratulations to y'all getting that done in 16 hours. Like I say, it ain't hard. Only thing y'all got to do is come up there and give what y'all give and give y'all usual, and then, it'll be fine. So, you said, it's okay, T. We gonna get there soon. It'll happen. I ain't worried about it. I'm so happy for Fantasia. She deserves all the good stuff. She do. Anyway, congratulations to y'all, though. I'm glad y'all got that door offset, but I can't play what you said, y'all. Omeretta, get mad at what? Huh? Omeretta, get mad at what your city doing. Don't get mad at me. I see the playing. Who you trying to get a feature with? Shaking my head. Hashtag cloud chasing. Just keep rapping. Hopefully your time will come. What? Boosie responds to Omeretta after she mentioned him and her putting on the floor freestyle. Dear Lord God Almighty. Like I say, Boosie need to sit down somewhere and put the phone down. All right, that's what I want Boosie to do. I want Boosie to sit down somewhere and put the damn phone down. Like you out here responding to cheering, little girls at that. Nigga, get your shit together. Moving on. So President Biden denies giving student loan borrowers false hope, saying Republicans snatched away the hope that was given. President Biden denies giving student loan borrowers false hope during remarks made at the White House. Biden went on to say that he would work under the authority of the Higher Education Act to begin a new program designed to ease borrowers threat of default if they fall behind on payments over the next year. Sleepy Joe, it don't damn matter because your time about to be up anyway. So I mean, at the end of the day, y'all, like look, I had a lot of high hopes for Sleepy Joe. I swear I did. I had a lot of high hopes for him. I wanted him to win. I voted. You know what I mean? But put Carmela, Carmelo, however you say her damn name. Let them switch places. I think she'll do a much better job running this country than he is. No tea, no shade. Moving on. Lord have mercy, Jesus. Candace Owens, child. So can Candace. Okay. So Candace Owens. So Candace Owens made a tweet. What did it say? It said now. they they said now how did LeBron James and Ash Shireen get in it? Candace Owens shared some thoughts after the Supreme Court struck down affirmative action programs in colleges and universities. So she says, imagine if the NBA declined LeBron James because there were too many black people in the NBA and they wanted racial diversity. So they instead allowed Ed Sheeran, I guess, onto the Lakers in his place. That is actually what Asian Americans have been enduring for decades at Harvard. I'm not only bothered by the fact that Black Americans dominate Asian and white Americans in basketball and football. We are simply better at those sports, and the best players who train the hardest and therefore score the most points should play. This isn't this isn't complicated. If white people would like to have a greater presence in the NBA, then they are going to have to work at their jump shots. If black people would like to have a greater presence at Harvard, that they're going to have to work out, that they're going to have to work at our academics. It's not that hard. Appreciate you, his wife, for becoming T-Sub. You said she should have said nothing at all. If people wanted student loan forgiveness, then they asses needed to make sure GOP wasn't in control. We have the majority consecutive. Well, listen, let me tell you something. I don't listen. Y'all doing a lot of electoral stuff, a lot of politicking, and I don't politic. All right, so y'all can argue about that amongst yourselves in the chats because I don't politic. I don't do politics. I don't got time for politics. I ain't got time for Democrat, Republican, bureaucrats. I ain't got time for none of that. The little elephant symbols and all that, the little eagle and shit, the little blue shit, the red shit. I got listen. Y'all speaking foreign to me. Okay. Okay, so y'all can argue about that amongst yourselves in the chat. That'll get the chat popping. But I agree with the people. I don't understand what LeBron James or the ad guy got to do with what Candace Owens got going. Did Candace Owens even go to Harvard? What school did Candace Owens go to? You said I could tell when you said I should when she should run. I mean, look, I don't do all that. I don't get involved in all that. That's not my judge. That ain't my cup of tea. I ain't got time for all of that. Folks get all in their feelings and in their bag when you start talking about politics and religion and so on and so. So I shy away from conversations like that, especially up here, because I don't know who watching and all the rest of that shit, and it just be a lot. Um, you said Candace Owens didn't finish college, so then why is she up here talking shit as if she finished college? Like she over here acting as if there are no black students at Harvard, and there are. That's what like I. Moving on. Moving on, cause I can't stand no whitewash ass black hoe. Like that get on my goddamn nerves. Like the people said that her folks is from the hood and her folks was slumming it up in the PJs and so on and so forth. That's what the people say. The people say that she from the goddamn hood her damn self. She was a whatever. Um, didn't Candace Owens have the NAACP help her sue someone in the past due to discrimination or something? I don't know. University of Rhode. You went to the University of Rhode Island and you didn't finish. But let's start there. You went to the University of Rhode Island. You know, I don't really know too many folk, not even black folk, but just folk, period, that's just aching to go to Rhode Island. Never mind the University of Rhode Island. I guess. Fine. That's probably what the fuck your problem is. Moving on. Thank you, Anna, for your cash app, baby, and happy Friday to you too. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Thank you. If anybody else would like to donate, please feel free. Autumn just started the pot. Thank you, Pooh. So, oh God, Lord, Mammy D girl, Mammy D child. Y'all listen to what Mammy D had to say about Bambi child.
She don't know how to be a mother, because if she did, she wouldn't be on Instagram showing her butt nakedness and trying to pull in men. You ain't getting paid for it, so why is you showing your body? When ain't a man ain't lied to us. Come on. But one thing about it, if that's all he did, but you doing 10, 50 things behind the world back that you ain't telling no TV girl to this boy. And he got a mama, baby. And I'm not going to let you do it. And since your mama ain't going to step in and tell you to take your naked behind off Instagram, then let me tell her, get your naked behind. Be a lady, honey. Have something that in the man, what she don't get is other men going to watch this show this season and see how she's trying to drag Scrappy. And they going to be careful with that. They going to and throw her out like they been doing before Scrappy met her. Sent on. She always down in him. Always. They ain't gonna call my son last week. Why you can't go on social media and say I'm a good person? Because you ain't, bitch. Why you want him to lie like you lying? She don't know how to be a mother. Because if she did, she wouldn't be. She don't know.
Okay, well, Mama D, I'm going to tell you right now, Daryl ain't shit. All right, you raised one ain't shit ass nigga. The gag is, I feel like you and Mammy Merlene raised y'all kids in the same damn cul-de-sac or something, because both of them are alike. Like, you got all of this, and be clear, I don't even like Gumby, but all of this fever that you giving Gumby as if she's responsible for the divorce. She's not. They be clear. Even if she is out there selling or prostituting or turning tricks or whatever, I don't damn blame her, because she got to do something to have some place to live. She got her half of the rent money. Where was Daryl's? Daryl is up here talking about and bragging about how he got all of these sold out shows in arenas with these old ass songs that came out back in 2004, 2005, 2006. But he up here talking about something he's selling out arenas, but yet he ain't got his half of the rent. He going to the BET Awards and all of this Gucci and gold and shit, but can't afford his half of the rent. He got all of these gold teeth and these new teethuses in his mouth, but can't afford the fucking rent. And you got the nerve to have your old ass up here trying to take up for him, despite Bambi. Don't get me wrong. No, Bambi is not innocent. And yes, I feel like Bambi is getting her karma and her just due, because remember, she was the one that was up in the hot tub with Chicken Neck Benzino, gay ass Bobby Valentino, and Kirk and his damn 3 earrings. All right. All of that may be true, but understand this, bitch. Daryl ain't been shit. Daryl ain't been shit since season 1. Every girl that we have seen him with since Love and Hip Hop Atlanta came on, he dogged out. All of them. So what you're saying is, it's all of them. It's all of them, and he did nothing. He did not. I mean, you want her to say what good things can you say about a person that gets you evicted? What good person? What good can you say to somebody that don't come home? Not to mention, you was the one who got up here and alluded to the fact of how he could have a baby by another woman well before they even got a damn divorce, which solidifies a lot of what Bambi's issue was with him. I mean, I guess, Deborah, I guess you just gonna ride for your son, right, wrong, or indifferent. That's cool. That's fine. That's your son. You know what I mean? Hey, ride for him, right, wrong, or indifferent. It is what it is. But you raised one sorry ass little nigga. That's for sure. You raised one sorry ass nigga. Moving on. Um, Cause she pissed me off. Like sitting over here trying to act like Daryl, some type of damn saint, as if Daryl ain't had woman after woman after woman after woman after woman since 11 Hip Hop Atlanta started. Erica, Shay Bucky Johnson, Erica Pinkett, Da Bam, like Ned Diamond, like. And then you so gung ho about Diamond, but Diamond left his ass for Soldier Boy, and you cussed her out over that on the first season 11 Hip Hop Atlanta. Now you up here trying to act like, oh dear God, have mercy, Jesus. Like, Mammy D, that's another person I need to put the phone down. Stay off of social media. Her and Boosie. Moving on. Um, that pissed me off. Anyway, let me see what else they got going on here. I can't play that. That's music. What's this? Lil Nas posted up showing off his hairstyle. Roommates, y'all feeling it? I mean, not the hairstyle, but I'm definitely feeling the body, yaddy, yaddy. You know, the hairstyle you can keep, but that bod, I'm for the bod, Lil Nasikins. I'm for the bod, Lil Nasikins. Um, I'm for the body, Lil Nasikins. That's about it. Grand jury declines to file charges against Travis Scott. File charges against what? See, I ain't know nothing about this, so this is interesting. According to Rolling Stone, the grand jury has declined to indict Travis Scott for the deadly crowd surge during the Astroworld Festival. Attorney Kent Shaver released a statement regarding the victory. My client Travis Scott will not be charged with criminal charges or any wrongdoing for his involvement with Astroworld Festival. Today's decision by the Harris County District Attorney confirms what we all know all along, that Travis Scott is not responsible for the Astroworld tragedy, he stated. He added, this is the consent with investigating investigative reporting by numerous media outlets and federal and state government reports that have squarely placed the onus up for event safety crisis on organizers, operators and operations, not performers. It continued while waiting patiently for the district attorney's decision to not file charges. Travis Scott has been um, inaccurately and wrongly singled out. Despite stopping the show 3 separate times and being unaware of the events as they were unfolding. Now that this chapter is closed, we hope the government efforts to focus on what is most important, stopping future heartbreaking tragedies like Astroworld from ever occurring again. I forgot all about that shit. I thought that was over and done with and finito, like, cause other shit done happened. Like, no shade to the people, but other stuff done happened. And so I forgot all about that. Like, I forgot all about the Astro World stuff. Um, I mean, I don't feel as though he should have been charged for nothing in the first place. It wasn't his damn fault. He ain't tell them people to bring their damn churn. He did not tell them people to bring their churn. Like, who the hell brings churn to a Travis Scott event anyway? Because I heard that was a big thing. Like, it was like minors out there. But I'm like, well, how is that his fault? Like, he don't make music for minors. I don't think. Like, I don't think he makes churn for minors. And then on top of that, them people out there had some type of paraphernalia. Allegedly, the folk had some type of paraphernalia that was going around, floating around, or whatever the case may be, and that was the causing of a lot of what was going on. But that ain't had nothing to do with him. I mean, I don't think. Like every time something happened, they always want to blame the black man. Like every time something happened, they want to blame the black man. Like all of that had to fall on Travis. Because them people decided to bring their underage churn, and somebody decided to come in there with some paraphernalia that won't nobody supposed to have. Now it's all his fault. I ain't like. Pentagon says that downed Chinese spy balloon did not collect intelligence as it flew over the U.S. Do you remember the Chinese spy balloon that was shot down earlier this year? Well, according to the Pentagon, the balloon did not collect any information before it was downed over the Atlantic Ocean in February. We believe that it did not collect while it was transitioning the United States or flying over the United States, and certainly the efforts that we made contribute, Pentagon Press Secretary Bragg General Patrick Ryder said during the press briefing on Thursday. China has maintained the balloon was a harmless, unmanned civilian weather balloon that had blown off course. Mm-hmm. I guess it's not. Mm-hmm. All right, China. Okay, okay, China. All right. Okay. See, if the zombie apocalypse happened, y'all know what started it. Moving on. Because y'all know that shit always start off in China. It does in Resident Evil and all the rest of that. It start in China. I'm a huge fan of Resident Evil. Games and the movies. All that shit start in China. I guess China. All right. Mm-hmm. Moving on. Um, let me see. What else going on? Dr. Christine King Ferris, sister of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., passes away at age 95. Professor and civil rights activist Dr. Christine King Ferris has passed away on Thursday at the age of 95. Christine, who is the elder sister to the late Dr. Martin Luther King, was one of the longest surviving tenured professors at Spelman College, as well as the founding board member for longtime volunteer of the King Center. Aww. Well, rest in peace, Dr. Christine King Ferris, Sonny. Rest in peace, baby, because I ain't know nothing about your ass. But rest in peace to you, boo. Um, NYC Mayor Eric Adams compares woman to a plantation owner doing community event. Huh?
In Nassau, they have a 0% revenue. Why in New York City, where the real estate is controlling you, Mr. Mayor, why are we having horrible revenue last year and this year? Okay, first, if you're going to ask a question, don't point at me and don't be disrespectful to me. I'm the mayor of this city, and treat me with the respect I deserve to be treated. I'm speaking to you as an adult. Don't stand in front like you treated someone that's on the plantation that you own. Give me the respect I deserve and engage in a conversation. Up here in Washington Heights, treat me with the same level of respect I treat you. So don't be pointing at me. Don't be disrespectful to me. Speak with me as an adult because I'm a grown man. I walked into this room as a grown man, and I'm going to walk out of this room as a grown man. I answered your question.
And I'm on your side. I'm on your side. See, y'all want to know the real gag? I've been here for 4 years. I never knew the man's name. I've been here for 4 years, y'all. I never knew the man's name. That's number one. So now I know his name. What they said the man's name was? Adams. Adams, you better get her ass together, Eric Adams. I'm on your side. You better get her ass wrapped together. Point blank period. I don't know who the hell she thought she was talking to or who the hell she thought you was, but I'm glad you got her together the right way. I'm glad you got her together the right way. Number one, can't nobody say that you can't nobody holler disrespect. You handled it the right way, way better than me. Way better than me, sir. I give you that one. You way better than me, because Lord knows, God bless her old ass soul, had it baby that she was talking to like that. Because y'all should have seen her on the thing. She was standing like pointing like, and you said this and do that and yo and such as that. And that's how a lot of them do. A lot of them will sit over there and do shit like that, and they feel obligated to do that, especially when you are color. Oh, they really feel like they could sit up and do this and say that. Da, 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 da. Moving on. Before I turn this into that, this ain't about to be that. I'm about to go on ahead and leave. Damn show didn't answer her question. I wouldn't have answered it either. That's the answer to your question, ho. Right. That's how you clear old bitch like that. That's exactly how you clear. Moving on. Answering your question. You sitting there talking all that shit to me, thinking I'm finna answer your question. Girl, bye. Anyway, hold on, let me cut this down because I don't even know what this is. Um, Jada Pinkett Smith announces that she will be releasing her memoir, Worthy, this fall. Jada Pinkett Smith shares that she will be dropping her memoir, Worthy, this fall as she takes back her narrative. She shared the book. She shared the book will cover her upbringing, meaningful friendships, marriage, motherhood, and more. Um, Jada, we don't need no memoirs of your life, girl. All right, Jada, we don't care about you that much to really give a damn about your life. I mean, to be honest with you, Jada, don't get me wrong. I loved you in a different world. All right, I loved you in a different world. Ooh, and look, I lived for you in Menace to Society. You understand me? And baby, can't nobody play peaches from a low down dirty shame like you. And don't get me started on Woo. You understand? So I look, I'm not gonna sit over here and act like that I don't like Jada Pinkett or whatever the case may be. Ooh, and I loved you and set it off. Can't forget set it off. But in fairness, Jada, we cared about your husband way more than it was you. See, we cared about you because you got connected with Will Smith. You understand me? Until Will Smith became real weird, and then y'all became Scientology, and then y'all had churn that was born in the same that was born in the wrong body. All right, one should have been the other, and the other should have been the other. When y'all get my drift, you know what I'm saying? Like y'all got a lot going on around there in the Smith household. Now, listen, that's the real story. All of the realness that's going on around there to that's going on around there to y'all 40 acres and y'all mule, that house on the hill that y'all living in. That's where the real story lies. Natural upbringing. All right, we don't care, girl. All right, we don't care, girl. We don't care about none of that. Now, what we do care about is what y'all got going on around there to that house. Because I saw somewhere where Jalen talked about somehow you was giving Jaden, I mean, was talking about somehow you was giving them some type of drug or something like that. Like y'all, that's where the story is. Like if you not talk about that, girl, we don't care. Okay, we don't care. Anyway, talking about something you finna write a book. Child, boo. Who gonna buy it? Who gonna buy her book? Drop it in the comments about who gonna buy the book. Um, Chrissy Teigen gives us another look at her and John Legend's baby boy, Warren Alexander Stevenson. You still having babies by this damn woman? Oh, this was via surrogate. Miss John is just gonna have churn after churn after churn. Like Miss John gonna be little Miss Muffet who sat on her tuffet, honey. Oh yeah, Miss John is gonna be the old woman who lived in the shoe, baby. Because listen, this girl. All right, Miss John, okay, I ain't got nothing to do with that, sis. Do your thing. Moving on. Because Miss John just gonna have churn after churn. Jonathan Majors files complaint against Grace Jabari with NYPD ahead of his trial for assault and harassment. Y'all want to know what's funny? All of this shit happening over here, and I don't ever be there to see none of it take place. They don't ever be, I don't never see this stuff when I ride past the courthouses and all the rest of this stuff. I don't see all this shit going on. And it always happen around here. That's the funny thing. I'm so sick of hearing about him. Let me see. Last week, Jonathan Majors filed a domestic violence complaint with the NYPD against his ex-girlfriend and domestic violence accuser, per Insider. The move comes weeks ahead of his trial start in August. Majors face assault and harassment charges from the March incident involving Grace Jabari. In his police report, the 33-year-old claims Jabari attacked him numerous times in the past, though none of the incidents were reported. Jonathan's complaint notes a separate verbal dispute in London that became physical. According to the Insider, meanwhile, his lawyers claim two NYPD precincts, Chinatown and Manhattan's 10th and Chelsea, found enough evidence to establish a probable cause to arrest Jabari. Within hours of viewing the evidence and conducting their own thorough investigation, the NYPD found, click link below. I will not. I'm sick of hearing about it. I will not. I'm sick of hearing about it. Sick of hearing about it. I'm sick of hearing about Jonathan Majors at this point and all these white women that's coming out here trying to say he done knocked them upside the head. Like, I'm sick of hearing it at this point. Look, I hope he didn't do it. Now, if he did do it, go on ahead and bring him out and skull drag him and by every inch of his life. But I'm sick of it at this point. I just am. I'm sick of it. It's like it's always him. Every week, it's a new this, it's a new that. Jesus Christ. Anywho. Kodak is a free man and back outside after he recently turned himself in jail after failing a urine test. Nigga, stay off the if you know that you gonna get pissed, stay off the stuff. Kodak, what is wrong, bro? If you know you're gonna get pissed, stay off of it. Like it's just as simple as that. God dang it. According to page 6, Madonna was rushed to the hospital after being found unresponsive. Her manager previously revealed the singer had developed a serious bacterial infection, which led to a several-day stay in ICU. She was reportedly incubated for one night, but later got the tubes removed. A source says she is still under medical care, but is expected to make a full recovery. Child, I was over El Teddy Live the other day, child, and El Teddy said that she caught that bacterial infection after she was going out there searching for some Diaga, some black Diaga at that, and then she got the black Diaga, and then after that, that's when she caught that bacterial infection. Now, I don't know that to be true. That's what El Teddy said. I don't know nothing about Madonna. The only thing I know about Madonna is Papa don't preach. I'm in trouble deep. Papa don't preach. I ain't getting no sleep. Okay, that's the only thing I know about Madonna. Like, so I don't come around here trying to do me something. I'm just repeating what I heard. I don't know. But prayers up to Madonna, and I'm glad that she's doing good. And I hope what El Teddy said around there won't true. Moving on. Um, let's see what else. Boosie Children made sure he still had his Father Day celebration since he was unable to spend the actual day with his family. Well, how many damn kids you got, bitch? One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. God damn, nigga, 8 kids? Wait, is it more? One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine. Some of these better be grandbabies. Some of these better be grandbabies. Like, Jesus Christ, Boosie. I love the house, though. I love the house. Yes, God, bitch. I love the house, bitch. I love the house. I love the house. I love the house. Um, Carlisha Hood accepts Nicki Minaj's college fund after offer following dropped murder charges. Um, Carlisha Hood and her teenage son were facing murder charges. Chicago prosecutors ultimately dropped the charges in the fatal shooting of 34-year-old Jeremy Brown, the fuck nigga that got shot to damn death in his back. Good. Because if y'all think I got air ounce of sympathy for his fuck ass around here, girl, y'all already know me. In response, Hood filed a lawsuit against Chicago and 5 police officers. As that process unfolds, one thing the mother won't have to stress is her son's college fund. On June 27, Nicki Minaj pledged her financial assistance to the 14-year-old teen if and when he decides to obtain a secondary education. Carlisha Hood exclusively stepped into the shade room to thank the New York rapper and shared their collective excitement about her offer, posted to her 222 million Instagram followers. Nicki Minaj spoke on the June 18th incident with admiration for and y'all know how that go. Well, shout out to you, Nick Nack. I appreciate you for doing that, Nick Nack. Thank you for caring about the little boy education. Now, what they need to do is take some. No, that's cool. Now, somebody else need to come around here and offer this boy some type of therapy. Because remember, he's 14 years old and he just had to kill a fuck nigga for putting his hands on his mama. All right. So while the college is cool, and I do agree, I appreciate that. I do feel like somebody needs to also go and offer that little boy a seat on the couch and let that process go on ahead and get started, because that has to be a serious traumatical thing for an adult to go through, let alone a 14-year-old kid. So while I do appreciate that, I do feel like counseling is way more important right now. Is how I feel. But that's what's up, Nick Nat Paddywhack. Moving on. Um, Sade Begnaries, she kind of look like Candace a little bit. Requests immediate monthly child support after Neo files motion to establish paternity of 2 of their children. Two. Sade has responded after Neo Schaefer Smith filed a motion to establish paternity of their two children. As the Shade Room previously reported, the singer filed a motion in May. Additionally, he also requested joint legal and physical custody of the two boys. According to documents obtained by Radon Online, Sade and her lawyer responded to Neo's filing last week. The woman reportedly requested permanent custody of their two sons, Braxton and Brandon. Well, I don't know. Maybe they misspelled it, or maybe this is really how she spelled this child name. Okay, and immediate monthly child support, despite Sade's initial request, she has reportedly agreed to share joint legal custody of her and Neo's children. Furthermore, she also advocated for the singer to spend every other weekend visitation with the children and alter their holiday parenting time. As for the woman's child support request, she reportedly asked for the court to award her temporary and read more. I'm going to tell you why I don't feel bad for you, Schaefer, because of how you did Mayetta, albeit Mayetta was a dumb bitch for carrying her ass and laying on anybody's table to get her tubes clipped, burnt, tied, cut away, super glued, stapled, um, adhesive together, scotch taped or whatever, even though she a dumb bitch for doing it. Neo, this is your karma for that, son. It is. Like, it just seems anybody that you done had children with now is just another baby mama that you got to pay for, including Mayetta. So, you know, hey, these are the breaks. You go, listen, you go pay on the front end or the back end, but either way, you going to pay. She has to pay because, now she can't have another kid of her own because of you and her too. She decided to lay down on that table and do that foolishness. But look at what you got going on. Mm. Ain't it funny how life goes around? Move it on. Let's see. Casanova sentenced to over 15 years in prison for gang-related offenses. Casanova has been sentenced to over 15 years in prison. The rapper has already been behind bars for 2 years. Casanova is not just a notorious recording artist, but he is also a high profile leader of a vicious street gang and a magnet for gang violence. At a crowded Miami house party, Senor personally fired a gun that seriously injured and could have killed a victim, inciting a shootout. Further, Senor's stature in the community was central to Gorilla Stone's successful recruitment and nationwide expansion. Today's sentencing, along with the other significant sentences have been imposed in this case, shows once again that gang life is not worth it and will lead to many years in prison. Casanova is the 12th defendant in the Gorilla Stone case to have been sentenced. That's a damn shame. You go out here and make all this money to still be in gangland. You know, I thought once you made it out the hood, you made it out and you ain't go back no more. Usually when people do stuff like that, usually the gang members will be like, nah, nigga, you're not finna do that. You ain't finna touch that. You ain't finna push that. You ain't finna make that call. You ain't finna do nothing. What you finna do is carry your ass to the studio, take care of your family, take care of the community or something like that. Like, that's used to be what the street niggas did. You know what I'm saying? Usually the street niggas would be like, the hell you got going on? Or at least they did when I was a youngin'. I don't know. I guess times change. Moving on. But I'm moving on from that because that's some gangland shit. I ain't got time for that. I don't want my channel nowhere around there. So we're gonna move on. Uh, and of course, it's a nigga. An Atlanta man is making headlines undergoing knee surgery to enhance their height. On this episode, we delve into the personal journeys of Moses Gibson, who refused to settle for his 5'5" frame and now on his way to an impressive 5'10", and Denzel Seeger's hailing from Atlanta, whose transformation from 5'5" to 6 foot was documented on TikTok following his life-changing trip to Turkey. The burning question on everyone's mind is whether or not this procedure is safe and what potential long-term effects are. We've ensured the expenses of two renowned orthopedic surgeons. I don't know their damn name. And yeah, I don't know his damn name either. To shed light on the risks, advantages, and psychological impact associated with limb lifting surgery. I told you it's some nigga shit. Um, it would be a nigga to go. Girl, they call it a knee BL. Look, I'm about to end this. I'm about to end this, y'all. I'm about to end this. This people is calling this a knee BL. KNEE, capital B, capital L. I'm about to end this live. No, this ain't no joke. They're calling it a knee BL. This is nigga shit. Like, which HBCU should we start a scholarship at? Roomies, it's that time again. We're starting another scholarship at a HBCU. We want your help deciding which HBCU to go next. We have endowments already at La Loya Marymount University. I never heard of y'all. Grambling and Virginia State. Woohoo! The two HBCUs that received the most votes on our IG story will be selected as the next recipient for our TSR endowment. I like that. Well, let's see who they got. They got Savannah State. Shout out to Savannah State. They got Compton University. Dear God Almighty, y'all know that's the one that Devil Dick used to work at, child. They got Houston, Houston Tilliston University. I never heard of y'all. Central State, shout out. Lincoln University, shout out. Dillard University, shout out. Well, shout out to all of the HBCU. Shout, where Hampton at? You know, where Norfolk State at? I mean, since we naming stuff, where NCAT? You know what I mean? No shade. Where Howard? You know? I mean, I'm glad y'all gave it to Virginia State or whatever. You know what I mean? But you know, I don't know. I'm gonna leave it alone. Shout out to the colleges that got it though. No, Bell Collective ain't on tonight. I don't know why. Um, I'm trying to see. Is that it? Young Ma done resurfaced, child. She looked good wearing her Nova for men. All right, Miss T. Um, let me see. I think that's it, y'all, because I think this other stuff I done already talked about on what you call it. Molestation allegations against Michael Jackson will be going to trial. Leave me alone. Um, don't get me wrong. Michael Jackson did it. Ain't nobody lied on him. Okay, and I don't give a damn who get mad. Michael Jackson did it, and that's really how I feel. But the man dead. The man dead is graveyard dirt. The man been dead since when? 2008. Let the man rest in peace. Okay, in that gold casket, he like, damn, I couldn't get no rest when I was alive, and these hoes won't let me rest when I'm dead. Moving on. Nick Cannon and Beret celebrate their son legacy love. Oh, so he finally remembered. No, it was at Onyx. Which one was it? Was it Legacy or Onyx that he forgot? No, Legendary. Legendary. This is Legendary. Oh, we ain't got to the forgotten one. Never mind. We'll see what he do for the one that he forgot. Um, I think that's it though, y'all. Because I think all these other ones. Yeah, that's it, y'all. Because all these other ones is dealing with the BET Awards, and I done already gagged the BET Awards, so we ain't even got to get in all of that. But anywho, y'all, that's it. That's all I got. I ain't got no more to give y'all. I appreciate. We had about 90 folk that came in, so I appreciate the 90 folk that came in, child. I look. I don't know. Okay, I don't know. All right. Our lives didn't used to be like this, but since YouTube's policies and all the rest of that stupidness that they got going on, it messed me up like all the way. That's the real reason why I'm trying to be more active on the second channel, because I might just get that activated and just give this one a rest for a little minute, because I don't know. But I'm gonna leave Mike alone. I'm gonna leave Mike alone as long as we all know that he did it. I'm fine with that. But that's all I got. I ain't got no more to give y'all. Y'all drop down in the comments, get the discussion popping. Y'all let me know what y'all thought about these little yang yangs around the house that I've given y'all. Um and yeah, for I will see y'all tomorrow for LAMH. Like I say, they didn't give us Bell Collective, but he wants to give us LAMH. I mean, I would have settled for Love and Marriage Detroit. And I would have been fine with just that. So yeah. I see y'all for them tomorrow. And yeah, I'm gone. Bye.
So tonight